It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to beer from Green Flash Brewing Company, and this the Road Warrior Imperial Rye India Pale Ale, coming in at a big 9% ABV. I got the label a bit wet. The beer has been out of the fridge and it was condensating, so I kind of rubbed it down, but it's unfortunately got that label wet. But never mind, it's all okay. It's 80 IBUs. The hops are Columbus, Mosaic, Amarillo, and they've used spicy rye and crystal malt. So you're going to have a great sweet, bitter and spicy balance to the beer. There's the bottle cap, Green Flash. It's been a while. The last time I reviewed a Green Flash beer was a couple of months ago, a few months ago, where somebody sent me literally 7 pairs of socks. They wrapped the beer in 7 pairs of socks. It was about that fat, from America. So, thanks to beersofeurope.co.uk for sending me the beer. The UK's largest online beer store. Selling great American craft beer like this. Of course, great beer from Europe, Germany, Italy, Belgium, and then we have, of course, beer from Australia and everywhere else. But I'll go back to that in a moment. But did you see that pour? Wow, look at that beer. Doesn't that look absolutely fantastic? It's a 3-finger tan coloured head, juicy ruby red clear beer, loads of rushing carbonation rising up the side of the glass. So quickly going back to it, yes, Beers of Europe, the UK's largest online beer store, beersofeurope.co.uk. If you've been away working or if you've been on holiday and you've tried a beer, you want to find it back in the UK, Beers of Europe is your best bet. Give them a shout. They're a decent bottle shop and a decent online beer seller. Right, on with the review. Let's get the aroma on this fantastic looking dark amber coloured beer. Absolutely bonkers hoppy. Loads of mango, loads of lovely citrus, grapefruit and pineapple, pale stone fruits. It's got a massive black pepper spiciness coming from that rye. That lovely spicy rye, and the aroma is fantastic. And I've got to be honest, this looks like exactly what I brewed with Brew Pinter back 3 months ago. Call me Simon. Let me show you. This is exactly what we went for, and it's exactly what we got. Call me Simon Imperial Irish Red Ale. Exactly the same beer brew with rye. 80 IBUs, so exactly the same IBUs, exactly the same rye malt gone in. So what a coincidence then, just 3 months down the line I'm drinking something very similar to what I brewed with Brewer Pinter out in Poland. Let's get the taste. Oh wow, wow, woo! Blimey! Stone the crows! This beer is so bitter. So bitter. It's crazy bitter. But just like the best fuel injection cars in the world. In the old days of driving, we had dual carburetors. 2 carburetors that just opened up and let the fuel go into the pistons and fire the car. If this was an old style carburetor but with injected, if this was a kind of a double injection of machinery. This beer, first of all, within a split second of each other, would be sending a fire, a little squirt of sweetness, and then a second squirt of unbelievable bitterness. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's got great carbonation. That carbonation lifts on the palate. It helps to push the beer on the inside of the mouth. Oh, what more can I say? It's just, it's a beer that I love because it gets me excited. I've reviewed over 1,700 beers. And every now and again, a beer like this comes along and it makes my voice get all gruff and it makes me excited and it makes me lose control in front of the camera. But I'm just being me. I'm just standing here venting my emotions for an absolutely wonderful, wonderful beer. It's got that lovely, sticky, hoppy feel on the lips as it slides down the throat. Yes, you've got that stickiness, that hoppiness, but boy, doesn't that hoppiness hit you when it hits you. It's wonderful. Grapefruit, mango, pine, loads of pine. It's like you're chewing on a pine tree. The whole lot in one go. And then I think for me the biggest thing was the first taste. It was that initial squirt of maltiness, sweetness that I got in that first taste. And then my mind was being bent over like something from the Matrix because as soon as I tasted that sweetness from the beer, the bitterness just kind of jumped over on top of it and just swallowed that sweetness up. Road Warrior then, from Green Flash Brewing Company, 9% ABV, 80 IBUs. How do I rate it? I've had a fair few beers from Green Flash. I think it was a double IPA. I mean, while I've been talking, just spilling out all of my stuff, I've been thinking about that beer and the sock that got sent to me by a great gentleman who watches my channel from America, and I believe it was a green labelled beer. And it was a big double IPA. I can't for the life of me remember what it was called, but it was a great beer. Just Google search Green Flash Brewing green labelled double IPA. I'm sure you will find it. That's worth tasting too. I've also had their double stout. I believe they do a double stout, and a couple more from Green Flash, but I've always been impressed with their beers, and this one just is the absolute ticket for me. I love spiciness in beer, I love sweetness, and I of course love hoppiness, so this beer just goes down an absolute treat. And at 9%, I'll be sorry in the morning. Okay, so rating then for Green Flash Road Warrior Imperial Rye India Pale Ale. It's a 10 out of 10. An absolute, no doubt, 10 out of 10 beer. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.